Hello everyone, this is Varsha and you are watching the series of success stories brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. So once again, we are here with you all to discuss the success story of one more achiever of ours, and this time we have with us Miss Sasikala Chandrasekar, who is the founder of Tiran Traction Infotech. So, Ms. Sasikala Chandrasekar, the founder of Tiran Traction Infotech, comes with a high experience in IT recruitments. She has worked with companies across the globe and has an excellent track record in finding the niche talent to her clients. Tiran Traction was the best choice for a company with a lot of traditional values but at the same time ready to incorporate the unique ideologies in attracting the best talents for its clients. They are proud to say that Tiran Traction is a company led, managed, and run only by the women. But before we actually start the conversation with her, let's quickly have a look at a very small video telling you about what we actually do.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows, and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Hi, ma'am, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
All good, thank you so very much. So, before we actually start the conversation, please tell us about your idea of starting up with this segment or this business of yours.
See, I'm into recruitment for almost 17 years. So, one fine day, some instinct will tell you, right? You have to start something new. And that's how the business mind, the decision of bringing a new business also came. I'm not from a business background. So, my family, nobody is business people. They are all employees only. So one fine day, I thought my ideology in industry, in recruitment, how to serve customers, how to handle the team, how to handle everybody, and the finance, that is not given respect, is what one fine day came into my mind, and it got struck. Then I thought, okay, it's this is the time you have to start the business. Actually, I started my business in 2020. If you would have asked me in 2019, Shashi, will you be an entrepreneur? I would have said no, because there was no mindset of being an entrepreneur in my life before 2020. But once this, when I felt I should, my ideology, my thought process is not given equal respect by the organizations whichever I worked with, then I felt, okay, this is the time you should start your own and implement your ideology so that it will get noticed. So that's how the ideology of being an entrepreneur came. And I'm into the business of 17 years in IT recruitment. So recruitment is one business I know well. So I thought I should start it in the same industry which I worked.
Wonderful to know this. Nothing comes that easy to us, and I'm pretty sure that you must have also had certain sort of challenges in your professional journey so far. So, tell us a bit about those challenges and also the overcomings for the same, please.
Yeah, obviously, as you said, nothing comes with easy. So, I'm from a very middle class family, so we don't have a financial background as such, and business mindset also, because being an entrepreneur needs its own requirement, right? So, I don't have anybody to support that system of being an entrepreneur or say that you can do it, Shashi, because my family was totally not okay with it, because they were thinking suddenly someone getting out of an employment. I was earning almost near to 1 lakh when I had this idea of starting a business on my own. So I'm a major breadwinner of the family. So this all come into mind of my old family, so they were little hesitant only whether this will work out or not. But one thing was running in my mind is I had a proper plan of bringing the business and what kind of business I have to do and how to do. All that plan was there. So, and I always had that self confidence that I can do it, whatever I decide to do. So then I felt that is one challenge I had, because I don't have a big support system except for my partner, my friend, who supported me in the initial stage. So that is one. And financially also, since I'm not very strong, I have to manage my family as well as my business, because any business will take at least its own time to give it returns, right? At least 8 months to 1 year, or more than that also, depending upon your capability. So I know that. So it will take some time for me to get the finance out of it. So that in that period, I have to manage my finance for my family and for my company. That was one big challenge was before me. But I thought, okay, I actually, to be frank, I took all my savings of my 17 years employment and I put it in the business, because I don't have any savings separate when I started my business. So it is almost like I'm putting all my 17 years of my hard and work into this. So I know if I'm putting that and I'm taking that risk, I'll make it success. That self confidence was always there. So that made me to overcome that challenge. And one more thing is, everybody around was not so okay that being a woman, can you start and can you run it on own without much help? That was one question running in everybody's mind, whoever was with me. So that also was another challenge. I have to face them and I have to show them, yeah, this is successful, this can be done. Even if you don't have a business background, even if you don't have a big financial background, you can run the successful business if you have a proper planning and willpower and self confidence. So these are the few challenges I had, and hopefully I overcome that those challenges successfully.
Right. So if I talk about your firm, what exactly are the detailed, services that you are giving to people out there? So if you can explain us a bit about those recruitment services that you're giving to them.
Okay. Thiran traction, actually, the proper pronunciation is Thiran traction. Thiran means in Tamil talent. It's a Tamil word. Thiran is talent, and traction. So my business is attracting talents for my clients. So basically, that's the reason we choose this name, Thiran Traction. Actually, my first choice was Thiran Thedal, a proper Tamil word, Thiran Thedal Infotech. But we wanted to have that, international acceptance also, not only Tamil. Everybody should understand the company name. So that's why we made it as a combination of Tamil and English word. So it's Thiran Traction. So I thought it's a app name for the company. And what services we provide in Thiran Traction is a placement services, recruitment service we provide to our IT customers. And one thing is one time placement. We place them and we get one time payment for that. And another thing is, we also do leadership hiring, means executive level hiring we do. And we also do market research, means any human resource related projects, when they get it, the market research plays a vital role in it. So we do market research on the salary basis, how many resources are available in the market. Those kind of research we do it for our customers when they gave the requirements. So we support them in that also. So but major our service is recruitment service, and we do one time placement service for IT customers. We also do in non IT, but our specialization comes in IT. So these are the services which we provide in Thiran Traction.
Right. So now talking about the future, everyone do plans for their future. So what further plans are you having for the company in the upcoming years? If you can share a bit of those plans with us as well.
Okay, Thiran is still a startup because we started in November 2020 and we are only 2.5 years old. So there are long way to go for the as a company owner. I could say this. And my future plans is we are existing only in Chennai with a small team of 6 7 people. Now I and it is all digitally present. So we wanted to expand the presence. One thing is my plan in future, and we also expand the services which we provide. We are now providing placement services. We wanted to do staffing. Wanted to do. Now we have also started in Middle East. Now we are providing resources from India to Middle East as one-time placements. So those things also I wanted to get it expanded in across globe, because Middle East one geo which I worked in past and I understand the geography better. So we're working on it. So my future plans, long-term plans, if you ask about Thiran Traction has to grow big and across globe, and it has to prove to market that the quality can be achieved in each candidates we provide to the customer, and across globe we can do this. So this is the future plans of Thiran Traction. Not only me, my partner Kavita Mohan Kumar's dream of Thiran Traction is also same.
Right, and I wish you all the success for all the plans that you're having in the upcoming years.
Thank you.
Okay, so now moving ahead, I really want to ask this question to you, and that is, according to you, what are the essentials, to start a business?
Okay, actually, before I start my business, I was thinking one should have huge money to start a business, to run it successful. But now, if someone asks me what is essential to become a business person, I would say a proper planning and self confidence and willpower. These are the things very essential for a person to start a business, because starting a business anybody can do it, but making it a constant try and winning it is very very essential, because most of them start and leave it just like that. If they find one or two failures in their path. So I feel self confidence, willpower, and you should know that business, whichever business you're getting into it, that business you should have tasted it well. You should know the market well, and what is that you're going to give it to the consumer customer is one thing. If you know and if you plan it very well and you have that confidence of executing that plan to 100%, then you can very well start the business. Is what I feel.
Right. So now comes the question which I was, literally waiting to put forward to you, and that is, what are your feelings on winning this Indian Achievers Award?
This is my first award, not only mine and Piran Traction also. So I see this as a big first step in our Piran Traction's path. Because first one is always memorable, right? And that too coming from IAF kind of forum, which is well organized, known in the country, then that makes me very, very proud and happy actually. So I always wanted Thiran Traction to be recognized well as a startup, as an MSME. So this award is apt for Thiran Traction's success story to start with this, what I feel. So I'm very, very happy and proud to get this IAF award. And this is our first small step in showing to the society that we are existing and we are going to go big in the market.
Right. And I would once again like to congratulate the entire team of you on this achievements.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So now, if you can please tell us a bit about your social contribution as well as in the CSR activities that you're involved in.
Actually, Tiran Traction is only woman-centric organization. We don't have any men, and we are not against any gender. But we feel when I started, myself and my partner Kavita Mohan Kumar, when we started this organization, one thing was running in our mind is recruitment is one best industry for women, because woman is good in talking, in understanding people's psychology, in managing multitasking. All this is good by it can be done well by a woman compared to men, is what our humble thoughts. So I always feel recruitment is best for women. So in that way I thought I should start a woman centric organization, one thing. And a lot of women give up their career just for their family and for their children, to bring them up. So those kind of society I have to give it back is what, because I have faced those scenario in my career. And when we come back, it becomes a big struggle for us. Are there a few people who do good education but they still be at home and they don't work? For those kind of women, recruitment is the best choice is what I feel. So I'm targeting those. My employees are all working from home, and they are all they are married, they have kids, they are in a maternity break. Those kind of people only are in my employees list. So we are an woman centric organization. I think this is one way I am giving back to my society. And we also do a lot of financial help to the NGOs, whoever is in the need of money. Because always we felt, me and my friend and partner Kavita, we always felt when we have more money, it is always better to give it back to the society. And we are doing it in small way, because we are yet to get into a bigger way, because our company is just starting its path and getting successful stories to be built. So I think once we get into bigger, we'll give more big to the society. But as of now, woman centric organization, I wanted to mention it here because that is itself special, to give it back to the woman society where I come from. So I think this is the best thing I can give it back.
This is lovely to know. So, now, last but surely not the least, what message or mantra you would like to give to a younger generation who wish to become a successful entrepreneur someday?
Okay, I don't know. I've been in this position to give advice to others, but what I strongly feel or believe is, if you're getting into any business, until unless you have a family business, you're getting into a new business, then it is always better you know the industry or business which you're going to get into it. Don't just like that, I wanted to do a business, I wanted to get into it. Don't get into like that. Most of them get failed in this way only. So it is always better you understand the what you're going to do, you know it better, you get trained in it, and you know the market, everything, your consumer market, everything. If you understand it well, then get into that business. That's my humble advice to anyone. And another thing is, there are few like me, middle class people will always think business is not my cup of tea. Only rich people can do, or someone who's wealthy enough or who has good finance can do it. Don't have that ideology. I'm a best example for it, because even without finance, with little savings, you can do it. But you should be very clear what you're going to do and how you're going to do with a proper plan and execute it. I think you will have that success. And also there will be a lot of demotivation at the initial stage. The first step will be very difficult, and few more steps will also be very difficult in entrepreneurship path. So in that difficulties, don't get lost yourself. You, if you believe yourself and your business plan and what you're going to give it to your customer, then make that as mantra and start moving it. You will surely success. There are few business which will get failed, but they will think, okay, I'll get success and move on, and they get into big trouble. Don't do that also. Then and there, correct your mistakes, analyze what went wrong, and put that, there will be a solution for it, right? For the problem statement, implement that solution. If it works, continue with it. Again, you analyze. Keep on analyzing your mistakes and implement your corrective actions. That will improve your business. So this is what few advices I wanted to give to the new generation entrepreneurs.
Right, and I'm sure that these words of yours will surely be helping out the youngsters out there. So, thank you so very much for joining with us today. It was lovely talking to you, and I wish you all the success for all your future endeavors as well. And may you continue to rise and shine the way you are doing. Thank you so very much for your time.
Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much IAF for choosing us for this award. Thank you so much.